Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out my video today. And to all my subscribers, thank you. I know it's been a long time since I posted anything, and I apologize, and I'm not going to go into all the reasons and excuses, but anyway, I'm going to try to post more content later this year once the weather starts to get a little nicer. New addition to the Lincoln, haven't installed it yet. I'm going to, but I was kind of do a coverage of it and kind of probably a bit of a gripe session too. First of all, the condition of this box that my unit was sent out in is just, it's just the whole bottom's ready to blow out of the box. It's like one copper clip staple holding the bottom shut. I don't know if this is the way Snow sends these out now. I got it from Amazon, or whether this is some kind of a repack from the vendor. I don't know. But it's kind of, very sad to see something that you spent $350, almost $400 for, with tax and everything else, come shipped like this. A little bit about the kit, and I'm going to have some other little jabs to take care of Snow. This is the company that manufactures this kit. Kit comes with your silicone tubing. It's 20 feet of it there. It's probably enough for most installations, so that's adequate. They send a wiring harness for the relay, which is nice. Then we have a bag of miscellaneous, all sort of stuff in here. I'm not going to pull it all out. There's a boost sensor in there. There's thread sealant, sorted screws and hardware to mount your motor. Fittings, all the fittings you need for basic installation. You may need more if you need elbows and things like that. Fuse to put in the circuit. Inline filter. Some LEDs, one for activation and one for when the level gets low in the tank, which I'm going to have something to say about that. You have to install the float. The float's included, but hey, $350, we can't install this for you. You're gonna do it. So anyway, not a big deal. I can do it. They also include the relay. And so the kit comes complete. There's two different size jets, I guess you could call them, spray nozzles, that come with the kit. Now, the box also, this is the box the motor comes in. You can see this was repacked because these are the staples that it came with. You can see holes for bigger staples. So obviously this box had been reopened or opened and repacked, which is okay, but it just, when you spend that kind of money, you expect things to come in a little better condition. Part of it's probably the shipper's fault. I'm not blaming 100% on Snow, but hey, you got to anticipate that. Pack it up a little better for your customer so it's protected. All right, getting back to the bottle. So this is your bottle. They used to put the Snow name on it. I was looking at some of the YouTube videos. They used to put the name on the bottle. I guess I can see why they don't want to put their name on these bottles. I don't know if you can. Well, let's go with the seams. I mean, maybe I'm nitpicking, but these seams seem to be, no pun, pretty crappy. This almost reminds me of like somebody's amateur attempt at 3D printing a bottle. I know it's not 3D printed, but it kind of looks that way. You got all this, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, weird texturing. But the thing is now, you're supposed to install the float on this, and it's a flat nut. Well, if you look at this bottle with the straight edge of my ruler, you can see how much this concaves in. There is not a flat surface there to install that nut on. I wonder if it's gonna leak. Yeah. So, well, maybe the other side. Well, the other side's no better. Same nonsense here. Let me just close up my roller. But the same thing. This, you know, come on, Snow. You can produce a piece of plastic better than that, can't you? So that kind of just irks me. $300 plus, $350, almost $400 with tax, everything for the kit. I don't mind spending the money as long as the quality's there, but that's not quality there. The motor, on the other hand, seems like a good motor. I've had it out of the box. I mean, the motor itself seems like a quality motor, but I'm suspecting you could probably get one of these motors like this, a replacement motor from like Tractor Supply or whatever, for those tank sprayers that the farmers use. They look very similar. As a matter of fact, I have one for my tractor that uses a pump very similar to that. So that's just a thought. Anyway, the other thing I have to, I don't know, irks me with snow. I'm not going to drill and tap my elbow on my plenum to inject the meth water spray. I could, but it's going to be too close to the throttle body butterfly, and I don't want to have that interfere with the spraying. So I decided to opt to put it into the zip tube, the air intake tube on the motor, versus drilling into the plenum. Well, Snow does provide or offers. I'll sit you down here for a second. They do offer a solution for that. That you can put the injector nozzle into your zip tube or air tube with this fitting. And get out of the box here without boogering everything up. All right, so this is it. It's a big square looking, or hexagon, octagon, whatever, hexagon. It's 6 sides, so it's hexagon nut. And then in the center, you can see it has a hole. It's tapped for the nozzle. Okay, has a nut on the back side of it. Let's set it down again and take the nut off. You install your nozzle, and you're gonna have to drill a hole in your zip tube about this big, so you can insert this end or this side of the thing through to the outside of the tube, and then tighten this down. Pretty much what you expect for installation. All right, well, this piece is plastic, and I get that plastic. It's not going to be affected by the methanol water mixture so much. But Snow decides that, well, this plastic piece that probably cost them all of 5 cents to manufacture, they charge you $31 for that piece. I mean, talk about abusing your customers and bending them over. I mean, that's ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, just because you think the customer's going to have to use it, you're going to charge them that for it, and rip them off. That's really a rip off, because here you go. Here's a brass piece. Basically, you can do the same thing, except I have to cut it down with my grinder. I'd have to shorten it up a little bit. 2 of these for $11. They're brass, folks. It's not cheap ass plastic. Sorry about my but it just burns me up. I understand companies are in business to make money, but you don't have to rape your customer to make the money. And that's just, to me, that's just plastic. I wouldn't pay $15 for it, and I wouldn't have said a word. I might have even spent $20 on it and been a little miffed. But $31 for that, folks. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But anyway, once I get this all installed, I'll do another video. I'm gonna have to do some testing, tuning down at the track. I intend to tune the system myself for the added methanol that's going to be going in water. I'm gonna have to back off on the amount of fuel I'm spraying in through the nitrous plate. And then compensate for the reduction of fuel with the methanol spray. So hopefully that goes well. Anyway, that's where I'm at, folks. Just wanted to just make a quick video, what I'm up to. I'm doubling down here now and be spraying nitrous and methanol water injection also. The reasoning why is I want to get some of my timing back in the motor. I've had to knock the timing back about 4 degrees or so for the nitrous to be safe. And on the street, it does feel a little different. It's not bad, but I know the car has a little more potential on the street without the timing being knocked back. And I'm not spraying nitrous all the time. So my goal is to try to get the timing back to the original starting point and still be able to spray the nitrous. So that's the goal, and we'll see how far I can get along with it. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you're watching the end of this, appreciate you sticking around, and have a good day.